Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Like I said, today I was gonna go ice fishing, right? That was the total plan. Gonna strap on the mic and gear up, head out to the lake and go dangle for fish. Currently the weather's really good. Really good. What's the temperature?
Right now in North Bay, it's -3 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -11.
You want to know why it feels like it's -11? What's the wind speed?
In North Bay, the wind is currently blowing at 31 kilometers per hour from the west.
What it's not telling you is that it's gusting at 52 kilometers an hour. There is no freaking way in hell I want to be on the ice with those kind of winds. No thanks. I'd rather survive and not have my gear get destroyed or blown halfway to Sturgeon Falls. So I decided we're not going to go ice fishing today. Like I said, guys, this year ice fishing probably won't be a priority, mainly because, you know, I don't need to. I don't need to ice fish that much this year because last year I did it out of boredom. I had nothing to do last year on weekends. Absolutely nothing. I had like no real, I had one guy that I hung out with, which was Struckus, and we always ice fished. But then when the season got deeper in, he took his sled out. I don't have a sled, so I never went with him. I basically just went on my own and pulled my shit out, ripped the hole, dangled, and caught like a perch. You know, caught like a single fish. Kind of pointless. So I decided that we're not going to go ice fishing today for the concern of the wind. If there was no wind, you damn skippy, I'd be out there ice fishing, but I don't even know if my truck's going to start. So that's something else we got to do today, is see if that truck will start. Otherwise, onward to Canadian Tire to buy a new battery because I kind of need my truck operational because I got to do things like get food and stuff, and walking to the grocery store is possible, but I'd rather not do it. And I guess I could fat bike there because it probably would be all right. I see people biking. I see people biking all the time. There was a guy biking the other day on a friggin' mountain bike with not fat bike tires, so I guess I could bike there, load up the saddlebags and bike home, but that doesn't sound too fun. Not in my mind anyway. So right now I'm gonna make myself a coffee, and I don't know what we're gonna do today. I have absolutely no idea. Probably some more cleaning. This room over here is kind of a mess. I got this tote. I was thinking about putting this tote down by the fire pit and putting wood in it. Thought that could be kind of a good idea, like a firewood box. That way the wood's there already and we're good to go. I was also thinking about cleaning more upstairs in the computer room. Getting that table cleaned off, you know, getting rid of more junk, garbage, just basically getting organized a bit more. And now that my drain is unthawed again, cleaning up this mess because I got a lot of dishes here and upstairs that need to be cleaned before the next big freeze. Now, probably saying, Adam, when are you going to fix your drain? I talked to Dad about it yesterday. He has an idea as where it's freezing, but he can't come over this weekend because they're busy. And next weekend, Nikki's in town. And the weekend after, that's when he's going to come over and we're going to try stuff to see if we can get this damn thing to fix. So that's the battle plan there. So right now, I'm just making myself a coffee and then we'll get on with this day. Sorry for the awesome angle you guys are on, but can't really control it. Man, there's one feature about this wireless Go that I really like, guys, and that's the fact that the receiver has an LED display or an LCD display that will tell me if it's receiving an audio broadcast or not. My buddy has a cheap one because he was just like, oh, don't get the wireless Go. He's like, you can get a better one from Amazon for cheaper, and it'll actually, like the one on Amazon came with 2 units and it was $180 out the door. But my big concern about that one was there's no LED display. And there's been times when he shot video and he had no audio because the mic wasn't linked to the unit. So literally his camera picked up nothing for audio. And that almost happened to me today. I was about to shoot my clip. Actually, I started shooting the clip and I forgot to turn the mics on because that's a new thing that I'm going to have to remember to do. Otherwise, there'll be no audio on the video. It'll be like one of those old 1940s Charlie Chaplin videos where I do stuff and then I put text up. And I don't know about you guys, but I never liked watching those. So you probably don't either. But yeah, this wireless Go mic comes in clutch for doing stuff like this, you know, where I want to just make a film and not hold the camera and like walk around and stuff and hands free. And it'll be really good if I can get it to work with my other camera with the DJI, because then I can put it on director mode and just have it follow me around while I'm talking to you guys and doing stuff. I just wish that it had a way of not doing facial recognition, but like you put a dot on your body or something, or have it kind of hone in on a target. That'd be really cool, but it is what it is. So right now, like I said, I just want to have a coffee, wake up a bit. I woke up a little late today. Oreo and I both slept in pretty damn good. It was awesome. Even he'll say it was awesome if you could speak English. Slept until 11. Very, very much needed. Also last night, security forms came in from Triton, so I got to fill those out today. Currently it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just getting started on these vlogs now. I'm gonna add a little hazelnut to my hazelnut coffee. I figure why not? So yummy! And we'll go pound this in our face hole and get started with the day. All right, pitter patter, let's have at her. Holy crap, guys, today is a freaking lazy day for me. I just watched Temple of Doom, and it was Indiana Jones, in case you're wondering. And I gotta go out and see if my truck will start after charging it all night. So now we're gonna be able to test out the microphone's fuzzy ability. This little dead cat clip-on. I don't really like the way this clip-on works because it has 2 little notches that you gotta force feed into these slots, and it's kind of hard to do it because the fluffy wraps underneath and gets in the way. So you gotta kind of like part it up and then get it to sit and then push on the ring, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do to get shit done. So right now I got it in my pocket. I'm gonna clip it on my coat. Like I said, we're getting like 30, 40 kilometer an hour winds out there. So this will be a good test to see if the old dead cat can do what I want it to do. So let's gear up, go outside, and deal with that charger. All right, well, hopefully this is a good spot for it and you guys can still hear me well. If not, I can always do the old normalizing in post and fix it up that way. But like I said, she's windier than a sea sucker out. There goes my screen door. Well, so we'll see if this little fluffy thing on the end of the mic will actually fix the audio. So first thing we need to do is we need to open the hood of the truck. Gotta sneak underneath the wire here. Hopefully not hook the mic on it. Get under here. There's like a little tab, right? All trucks have these, all cars have these. The hood release tab. Open that up. We need to disconnect the power. So then reach over the truck, grab the battery charger, disconnect our negative and our positive terminal. Just gonna put this in the garage real quick. Actually, I should probably grab you guys. So luckily, that's gonna be a good test for the mic. Oh yeah, she's reacting. There's no snow under the hood of the truck, so that's a good thing. Just gonna fire this thing in the garage just to get it out of the way. But guys, this wind today, she's brutal. Frickin' brutal. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Another nice thing about this microphone is if I do driving vlogs in the summer, especially with the old Trans Am, because let me tell you, last year I tried to put a microphone on the dash and do a rolling vlog, and all I could hear was the sound of the engine. I was just freaking giving it. It was, frig sakes, man, this wind. I don't want to go ice fishing because I didn't want to lose my gear. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe you can tell. She's not exactly a beauty day in the bay today, that's for sure. All right, let's close this thing tight. Cool. And grab our keys. They're in my pocket. Come on over to this side. Open the door. Climb on to the other side. Make sure the wipers are turned off because that's freaking annoying. Fire in the hole. Oh, it's like a brand new battery again. Don't know why the dimming thing came on. That's weird. All right, cool. I'm just gonna back it away from the garage door a bit if I can. I can't see shit out my truck. All the windows are frosted up. All right, so that's pretty sweet. Not saying it's a permanent solution, it's just a solution for now. We are definitely gonna need a battery. That's a given. I should grab some gloves and go clear and grab a shovel and go clear the end of that driveway because she's looking pretty shit. I got nowhere really to go. I was thinking about going out and get some fried chicken for dinner tonight at the grocery store because they make the best fried chicken in town. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do and do what we see. So let's go super time lapse clean the end of the driveway. Okay, cool. Wow, this battery's really hurting. Before I did my security there, I was watching Netflix and my buddy calls me and he's all like, dude, get the Go Video Rode mic. It's awesome. Like, I use it all the time for my offsite adventures. He's like, the mic's good for about 8 hours. Meanwhile, I thought it was only good for 2. But I'm looking at the battery life on the mic right now, and it still hasn't dropped from 100%, so that's pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to try and do my dishes. Try and clean up a little bit down here while I have a drain that's chugging water back, I think. Is it? No, I take it back. My drain is not draining. Shit. This is bad. This is very, very, very bad. How am I going to do dishes? Do them in the bathtub? Like a loser? Probably what I'm going to have to do. Son of a bitch. Freaking hate this old house, man. Oh, whatever. Let them pile up. Live life like a slob. It's the way I do. Alright, well, guess that's getting scratched off the freaking agenda. Doing dishes. Maybe I'll go out tonight and buy some paper plates to eat off of just so I can freaking not have dishes to deal with ever. Because that's my life. Until we fix that damn drain that we already fixed. I won't stay fixed. If I could pump the heat from this room underneath the house, that would solve all my problems. Like, so easily. Alright guys, sorry it's friggin' late. I forgot the vlog. It's like 9 o'clock at night and I'm just picking up the camera again. So what has happened since I last did the camera? Well, I came in the house and then I was about to do my security check when I read through the requirements and it said I needed my birth certificate. And I was like, oh piss, where did I put that? So I literally tore everything apart and found it because they want proof of, you know, that you're allowed to work in Canada, whether it be a citizenship card, a birth certificate showing that you were born in Canada, or a work visa, all that fun stuff. So literally tore apart my room trying to find it, found the damn thing. Now I got it in a secure location. I really got to buy a fire safe, like one of those safes that you can like put secure documents like your birth certificate, passport, and all that shit in, so that if your house does happen to burn down, you don't lose all your shit. Also, I went out to my parents' house to drop off their pies. Nikki brought up 2 meat pies, kind of like gravy and shit in it, and I've already had one before. I think I've shown it on the video. Actually, I cooked one before and I ended up eating half of it and then ended up eating the other half that night too because it was so damn tasty I just couldn't put it down. So she brought 2 up for my parents and I brought those over so they can cook them some night and enjoy. And then I went to Independent Grocers and bought chicken wings, which I never finished, and I'm going to finish them after I'm done making my video, because let me tell you, they were good, but I just wasn't that hungry. Like, I got back and I was like feeling kind of lethargic. All this whole weekend, man, I just felt kind of blah. The other reason why I didn't really want to go ice fishing today was because I woke up at like friggin' noon feeling super tired. So I had a couple cups of coffee this morning. That didn't shake the groggies, so I don't know. We'll get to bed early tonight. It's currently 9:15, so I'm just watching Steve Wallace and Crazy Neighbor doing some ice fishing, and I'm just kind of laughing because maybe the strat will work. Who knows? I'm not that far into the video, but it looks like they're trying to use like summer fishing spoons in the winter, and I've always been told for ice fishing in the winter, small presentation, don't be aggressive with your jigging because fish are cold, they're lethargic, they want to eat but they don't want to challenge. So if you're just whipping around a friggin' lure, they're gonna look at it and go, yeah, it's too much work. They're trying to conserve energy right now, right? So that's the reason why you want to pump the brakes. And then a friend of mine called. He's actually a pretty big YouTuber. He has a lot of views and a lot of subs and all that. And we got talking about YouTube and stuff, and that's going to be for another video, that discussion, because it kind of, it made sense what he said. Everything made sense. You know, he read a comment on my Facebook fan page from last year when I rebranded, and he said, well, he thought when I was going to rebrand the channel, I was going to change my content around. And I'll talk more about that in another video, because that's a video of its own, and it really opened up my eyes to YouTube. But like I've told you guys countless times, I'm not doing this for a job. I'm doing this as a hobby. Like, the whole reason why I got the microphone set up was because it's improved the quality of the audio on my videos. It's given me a new dynamic to film with, where I can sit the camera down and walk away from it and do stuff, and I can still talk to you guys, and it's loud and clear, just as if I had the camera right in my face. What he said made a lot of sense to me. It's like, if I decided to go further and actually try and do this as a job, which I won't because I don't need to, you know, I don't need to earn $46,000 a month. Like, that kind of money is cool, but more money, more problems. You probably heard that song before. Well, it's true. You start making a lot of money and all of a sudden you got a lot of friends. So everybody thinks they deserve a piece of that pie for some reason, you know? Like, you win the lottery and all of a sudden friends from your past just randomly show up and family wants to be your family again. And you know how it is. Like, look at Kid Behind a Camera. Mike and I used to chat all the time. And then he basically stopped talking to me because he thought I was just being his friend because I wanted YouTube subscribers, because I'm a YouTuber, and that wasn't the thing. And then it didn't help when a couple of people that he got involved with literally threatened to they blackmailed him if he didn't shut him out. Like, they physically blackmailed him. This camera's filthy, isn't it? Man, why can't I keep that lens clean? It's ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, my sink is still shot. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's like a huge grease stain on the lens. It's like I stove this camera up Buffalo's arse or something. It looks a little better. We'll just have to deal. That's why I like the GoPro Hero 9 and 10. It's because it actually has a lens cover versus the GoPro Hero 8 that just has a lens, and if it scratches or anything, you're kind of kiboshed. You can't really replace it. Well, you can replace it, but it's a pain in the ass. You can get lens protectors, like a screen cover for your phone, but anyway. But yeah, like, that's what happened to Kid Behind a Camera is he literally... You know, he gets some friends involved in videos and stuff, and then they go and make a channel and they ask him for a shout out. So he's nice enough. He does it a couple times, but they don't get the results they want. They want like to hit 1 million subscribers like right away. And they hit like 25, 30 subscribers and 25,000, 30,000 subscribers. And rather than being like, well, you know, thanks for the 30,000 subscribers, they're all pissed off because it didn't work out. And then they blackmail him. So basically anybody of his friends that was a YouTuber, he pretty much shut them out of his life. So I get it. I get it, you know. Like, people ruin it for other people. You know, I just wanted to be the guy's friend because it was kind of fun to talk to, and it was kind of cool to hang out with. But I remember when I used to talk to him all the time, friggin' Tommy used to bug me like, hey Adam, can you ask Michael if he wants to be on my show? Can you ask Michael if he wants to be on my show? Hey, can you get me in contact with Michael? I really want to talk to Michael, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, you're the reason why he doesn't want to be friends with YouTubers, because you just want to use them to grow your channel. You don't want to be his friend and help him out without getting a kickback. And that's the problem nowadays, is everybody wants a kickback, you know? That's why there's so much trust issues in this world. It's like David's Farm. When I got banned from David's Farm, literally, he was jealous that the quality of my videos were high def, the colors were bang on, and the videos look crisp. And then he's filming from these VHS cassette friggin' shit cameras, and literally, to copy the video footage to his computer, he had it plugged into a TV capture card, and he was hitting play on the camcorder and record on the computer into Windows Movie Maker, and that's how he was getting his clips. Like, it was like when I took communication technology back in the day and we'd splice VHS tapes to make a roll. We would literally go out and get a bunch of scenes, and then we would take our scenes and we'd put them into one VHS tape. We'd be like, okay, we're gonna start here and stop here. All right, cool. Next. Okay, next. Okay, we don't want this scene. Go to the next scene. Okay, that scene's good. And that's how we did it. And that's exactly how he did it. It was like 1990s friggin' video editing. But then here I am using like high-end friggin', well, it wasn't high-end. It was kind of cheap. It was $60 Magic's Movie Maker or Magic's Movie Edit Pro. Digital cameras that shot in HD, 1080. And I'm getting these like crisp shots of him ripping around on his go-kart that actually looked way better than his. And he started getting jealous because my video quality was better. Obviously, he had the more subs. And then he started thinking the only reason why I was going to the farm was to get more subscribers. Meanwhile, I was going to the farm because it was fun being at the farm. You know, you get to build a car and drive the shit out of it and have beers with buddies and just experience stupid stuff. Like, and I don't mean the stupid stuff that landed him in jail. I don't know if he's in jail right now, but he went to jail for it. But what I mean is, like, there's a place where there was like crazy, there's always something going on. Like, there was either, and it was a YouTube, like a YouTube playground pretty much, because you could just make a video about anything. Like, we did friggin' a video about golfing with crab apples. I think that went up on Bloke's channel. We did the DPP, busting Bobby for being drunk on the beach, you know. Doing stupid videos like that, just having a good time every weekend. Go out and try and film as much content as possible so you have some David's Farm content going up for a while. Keep the audience entertained. And honestly, that's something I would like to bring back. Like, I've been looking around here for some property, and unfortunately it's super expensive. Like, I'd love to buy like 20 acres of land, a wooded area, like thick wooded area where I could go out there and do stuff like, all right, guys, welcome to Skivinz land. And today we're going to bushcraft ourselves a base. We're going to make ourselves a bushcraft base. We make ourselves a fort in the woods, you know, and then build off of it. And, you know, gradually, who knows, maybe somebody's selling an old friggin' trailer or something that's pretty rough shape. Get it dragged out there, put it on the property, get some solar off-grid going on. Build it up, fix it up, get it going. That alone could be awesome content, you know? But right now property is so freaking expensive that I was like, yeah, that's a pipe dream. That's literally a pipe dream. But it's something I always thought about. Like, after I got banned from David's farm because he was convinced that Rickham and I were going to buy Sky Hill, because he doesn't own that. That belonged to the neighbor beside him. He was convinced that Rickham and I were going to buy that from underneath him, and then we were going to put up like a house or something on it. So his solution was to kick me and Rick off the property. He had Rick move his trailer, and he told me I'm banned from the farm. I can't come back ever. And that conversation never happened. We never even talked about. One thing I did remember I mentioned was it'd be kind of slick to have this property closer to home, so I didn't have to travel 5 hours to come and visit. But, you know, you say something like that to certain people, and then their mind just runs a wild train, and they just go right to the dark side, like, oh, Adam wants to ruin my farm. He wants to create a better one and make mine suck. He's putting my YouTube career in jeopardy. Like, that's, I could just see his brain derail and train wreck because of his narcissistic disorders. So, but no, I always thought about that. Like, it'd be kind of cool to have a plot of land where I could, you know, on a weekend, go out and build, or just make a campsite or something where I can be alone in the woods and have a good time and, you know, get some off-grid shit going, like solar and that. It'd be kind of neat. But like I said, boys, pipe dream, just a pipe dream. It'll never happen because property is freaking expensive. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now because I'm pretty tired, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't pick up the camera. The other one was because I was chatting on the phone with my parents today, and then dropped off the pies, and then went and bought some chicken wings, and then I started talking to my buddy. We actually talked for a couple hours about YouTube and stuff and other things going on and life in general, and he was all like, so you have a girlfriend now? I'm like, dude, I've had a girlfriend since the friggin' video of Where the Hell Am I? And he's like, really? He's like, how come you didn't say anything? I'm like, I've dropped numerous times that I had a girlfriend. I'm like, there's even a video where my girlfriend is here, and at the end of the video I'm down here closing it off and she's upstairs yelling at me, come to bed. And he's like, I remember that video. He goes, I thought you just dubbed in some voice. And I'm like, are you freaking serious right now? No, I didn't dub in some voice. He's like, well, when's she going to be on the videos? I'm like, whenever I put the camera on her. Said it's no rush. Like, I kind of want to keep my private life private and my YouTube life YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't want to do like I did in the past where I just put the camera in everybody's face. She's coming down next weekend. They're planning on doing a beer and a burn in the backyard. Beers and a burn, a little fire and some beers to celebrate me getting the new job. Well, that's if this security clearance goes through. It should go through. It went through the first time. I can't see why it wouldn't go through the second time. And then maybe we'll YouTube that. I don't know. We'll see what we do. We all know how well this camera loves the cold. Probably have to use a different camera. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shut her down here. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Like I said, I have another video idea that I want to produce. And that's the mistakes I made on YouTube. I figured there's a lot of things I did wrong and I'm still doing wrong, but at the same time I don't care because I don't want this to be my job, and I don't want millions of subscribers because, let's face it, more subscribers, more people trying to track you down, more problems. Don't need that in my life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you don't, that's cool. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.